Have you ever noticed that some people seem to have everything and still feel empty inside? It's strange, isn't it? The world keeps telling you to chase more money, more success, more recognition. But what if that's exactly what's keeping you unfulfilled? Most people won't say this out loud, but deep down, they know something's off. And here's the controversial part. A fulfilled life isn't found by adding more. It's found by aligning with what truly matters. In the Bible, especially when you read chapters like Ecclesiastes 12, there's a message that flips everything upside down. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Then, let's read the chapter together. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come, and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. Before the sun and the light, and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men stoop, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those looking through the windows grow dim, when the doors to the street are closed, and the sound of grinding fades, when people rise up at the sound of birds, but all their songs grow faint, when people are afraid of heights, and of dangers in the streets, when the almond tree blossoms, and the grasshopper drags itself along, and desire no longer is stirred. Then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets. Remember him before the silver cord is severed, and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring, and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. Not only was the teacher wise, but he also imparted knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs. The teacher searched to find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true. The words of the wise are like goads, their collected sayings like firmly embedded nails, given by one shepherd. Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it's good or evil. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. God, thank you really. Thank you for this moment, for this insight, for everything we've just been able to read and understand. Sometimes we go through life distracted, rushing, not even realizing how much we need your wisdom. But today you reminded us, and we're grateful for that. Help us not to just hear this and move on like nothing happened. Help us actually live it. Give us the strength to remember you in our daily routines, in the small decisions, in the quiet moments when no one's watching. When it's hard, remind us. When we forget, gently bring us back. Shape our hearts so that what we've learned doesn't stay in our minds, but transforms our lives. And stay close to us. God, like a true friend who walks with us every day. Guide our steps, align our choices, and teach us how to live a life that truly matters. Amen. Now here's the real question. What are you going to do with everything you've just read and heard? It's one thing to understand the message of the Bible, to reflect on chapters like Ecclesiastes 12, but it's another thing entirely to live it out. Are you going to keep delaying what you already know matters? Or will you finally start today, not tomorrow, by making small, intentional changes? Maybe it's setting aside a few minutes each morning to read. Maybe it's correcting a habit you know is pulling you away. Or maybe it's simply choosing to take God seriously for the first time. Let me challenge you for a second. If your life were evaluated right now, would it reflect what you say you believe? That's not meant to scare you, but to wake you up. Because a fulfilled life isn't built by accident. It's built by decisions, daily ones. So what's one thing you can change today after reading this? Who do you need to forgive? What distraction do you need to cut off? What truth from the Bible do you need to finally apply instead of just nodding along to? And hey, don't keep this to yourself. If this message spoke to you, comment below. I'd genuinely love to hear what stood out to you the most. And if you're serious about growing, about continuing to read, understand, and live out these powerful Bible chapters like Ecclesiastes 12, Then make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's so much more ahead, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.